What's up guys, BriarRabbit here. Anybody who spent a little bit of time on Xbox Live would probably tell you that the service is filled with 12-year-old boys who are racist and filled with rage. Well, I was surprised to learn that Microsoft has come out with some stats. They've released a few stats about the Xbox Live service, and they claim that 40% of all Xbox Live users are female. Now, I, for one, would like to take this moment to welcome the female gamers to Xbox Live. Hello, ladies. Why don't you come on over here and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can satisfy all your lady gaming needs. All joking aside, I think it's a pretty cool stat that 40%. I would have never guessed that, but I figured that the demographic of players who play Call of Duty, which is the primary reason that I'm on Xbox Live, probably not a huge demographic with women. Also, there are a ton of different reasons to use Xbox Live besides just gaming. Netflix comes to mind, Xbox Live's VOD service comes to mind, and there's assorted other things you can do with Xbox Live besides just play games, or specifically just play Call of Duty non-stop like I tend to do. So I think that's a pretty cool stat. I'm also hoping that the Xbox One's reputation system can make it a friendlier environment for women. I'm sure that everybody who's watching this video has seen a case of a woman getting online and a bunch of dudes either giving her a ton of crap or endlessly hitting on her. Something that, frankly, I wouldn't want to deal with every time I got online, and I don't envy women's position having that happen to me every time. So with the reputation system, what I'm hoping will happen is, well, if you're not familiar with the reputation system, what it is supposed to do is, let's say you're a gamer who likes to talk trash all the time and spout all sorts of nastiness. Well, you're going to get kind of segregated off into a portion of Xbox Live with other people like you. Let's say you're kind of more a chill person and, you know, you like to crack a few jokes here and there, but for the most part you're pretty you're pretty good-natured and easygoing. Well, you're less likely to run into those, you know, really competitive guys, and more likely to run into people who are more like you. So hopefully that'll work for the girls too. Instead of always getting harassed online, playing video games, and just generally having a bad experience, hopefully that reputation system will allow Xbox Live to be a more casual place and a place where people can just kind of get along and have a good time. Moving on, last week I made a video about HDCP in the Sony PlayStation 4. Well, it turns out that Sony has reversed their decision to include HDCP on gaming content on the PlayStation 4, which is a reason to really celebrate if you are planning on recording or watching PlayStation 4 content on YouTube or any other video service. However, they have clarified that this will not be available at launch. So, at the launch of the PlayStation 4, you will not be able to record gameplay off of an HDMI cable, which is basically the only way to get content off of that device right now. You can probably get some kind of HDCP stripper, but that is, you know, that's basically an illegal thing. Anytime you are stripping copyright protection off of content, you're basically breaking the law right there. So that's a little bit disappointing. Hopefully it doesn't take Sony long after the launch of the console to get that HDCP stripped off out of there. Because I know that when the console gets released, even though I'm planning on buying one day one, I'm definitely not planning on buying every game that comes out for it. So I'm going to be looking on YouTube to see, hey, what's this game all about? How's that game look? You know, I'm definitely buying a couple of games at launch, but I want to see what the rest of them look like too. Maybe I want to pick up a couple more. So I think it'd be in Sony's best interest to make this a priority and get that HDCP copy protection off of there as fast as possible. And I would imagine that if the community puts up enough stink, that it will motivate them and get a fire up their butts to get this done. Last but not least, there's been a little bit of talk online about Microsoft's HDMI pass-through. So what this basically is designed for is to allow you to plug a cable box into your Xbox and use that as a viewer. So like you can watch picture-in-picture television while you play a game, or vice versa, or whatever you want to do with that. Some people have put 2 and 2 together and figured out, hey, what if we plug a PS4 into an Xbox One? Can we play, you know, Killzone while we're playing Rise, Son of Rome? And it turns out Microsoft has confirmed this. Yeah, there's no reason that wouldn't work. I can't imagine why you'd want to do it unless your goal is to create one console to rule them all. Yeah, now I see it. I think that would work. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It really helps me out. It helps get the video in front of more eyeballs. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.